We are guaranteed a third local softball team in the West Virginia State Tournament. It'll either be James Monroe or Midland Trail. The Mavericks had the chance to win the region tonight. The Patriots needed to win to keep their South Charleston hopes alive. Let's go right to Heiko for the highlights. The series shifted out to Fayette County for tonight's Game 2. Trail strikes first. Nevaeh Hall hits one to third. One run was already gonna score. Then the throw soars over the first baseman. A second run scores. It's 2-0 Trail. To the second inning, Madison Raiders up with the bases loaded. She delivers a flare into right center. It's a bases clearing double. Trail has opened up a 5-0 lead. The Patriots bats stay hot in the third. Anna Weaver up with a runner on second. She lays down a bunt and it's a beauty. She makes the turn towards second. Weaver is going to end up in a rundown, but that was by design. Jesse Skaggs comes home and Weaver slides in safely at second. Trail firing on all cylinders up 6-0. Raider was sharp in the circle tonight. She gets the strikeout there in the fifth and surrendered just one hit overall. In the bottom half of that fifth inning, Kylie Ramsey smacks the pitch to deep left center. That's going to make it 7-0. And into the sixth as the rain pours down, Hannah Beeson laces a pitch into the gap. She's going to end up at third with a triple. Beeson would go on to score on a passed ball on the very next pitch. That would make it 8-0. Midland Trail evens the regional championship series with an 8-0 win over James Monroe. The decisive Game 3 is set for tomorrow at 6 in Linside.